I also, yeah. I also want to address all of you, and I'm really glad there's been a lot of people out. Is this any better? Okay. I'm glad all of you come out, and I'm really glad that you are part and parcel of this. We could have used it even earlier, but I do appreciate that you're being here, and I appreciate your pro and con. I'd like to let the planning board know that the members of the Hopkinton Planning Board are dedicated, hardworking, and committed to this town and its well-being. I have watched them operate for the last 10 years over the last 7 years, probably almost every meeting. I respect them highly, and I respect their recommendations and their opinions under their mandate. However, as a town councilor, my directive and obligation to the citizens is different from our committees. We are a council, not a committee or a board. The council's governance is responsible to all of our citizens for the intricacies of our tax load and our tax stabilization. We're responsible for personnel and budget constraints, state and education mandates or recommendations, as well as to encourage the economic strengths we enjoy and restructure the economic weaknesses we find. We are not a border committee. Exit 1 and 2. I actually disagreed with them, although I voted both of them down. I did not vote against the solar projects at Exit 1 and Exit 2 because of their environmental concerns, protecting our rural culture, or quiet housing issues, which is the only things brought up by the planning board. I voted against the solar projects at Exit 1 and Exit 2 because they are specifically and emphatically not included, desired, or encouraged within the comprehensive plan under the economic development goals, policies, and recommendations. Goal ED1, objectives ED1, 2, 4, 5, and 7, or the continuing with the public services and utilities, goal PSF 5, policy PSF 15, and PSF 16. These first two exits off Rhode Island Route 95 are specifically commercial and manufacturing to encourage interstate commerce, job growth, and development for the benefit of employers and employees alike. These areas were created to become a vibrant economic engine for the benefit of Hopkinton taxpayers. They were never designated in the comprehensive plan for a gated piece of quiet property. So I actually was against the planning board for very entirely different reasons than they gave for both Exit 1 and 2. And I voted down Exit 1 before you guys got here. And I had already said I wouldn't vote for Exit 2 before you got here. But I look at these things really distinctly and really carefully and deeply. It is not a shallow thing to think about these. Rezoning a parcel of land has a twofold purpose. One is to make an area of town more compliant and integral as a single district without competing zones sharing a difficult truce. There were 21 rezones in the 2017 comprehensive plan and land use map update. 21. You would have considered them spot zoning. They weren't. The other is to adapt to changing needs, new concerns, and local or state issues as they concern all the citizens. The comprehensive plan is a guide. Nothing in this plan is permanent, in perpetuity, or forever. Anywhere, at any time, the world changes, and we must, if we wish to survive, change with it. Most of you are environmentalists. Most of you are really interested in it. But you want it only your way, and you're not paying attention to the entire state or the entire region. Renewable energy is the current predicament as the need for electricity is growing exponentially. The people of Rhode Island are refusing, reasonably I might add, I absolutely agree with all of you who do this, they're refusing gas pipelines, nuclear reactors, oil and coal-fired utility plants, and their reconstruction and renovation. Solar and wind, although imperfect solution, are all we've got. Challenges are a sign of life. I'll quote from Al Diorio's planning letter. Do not wait until the conditions are perfect to begin. Beginning makes the conditions perfect. Challenges create opportunities. Failure ensures better and stronger solutions, and I have watched our planning board do both. I am not afraid of the future. New Englanders are a resilient people, and if we need to be on the forefront of independence, so be it. The country exists because we've done it before. Do not be so afraid that we will not control and try to keep this so that you have tax stabilization. I have farmers keep their lands. I've got wildlife habitat in a lot of my large landowners' properties. That's all.